What's up, guys? Channel All Sports Center. We'll be going over a college football game preview. This one's going to be over Pittsburgh and Penn State. Kind of an old rivalry between these two teams. They've played each other a few times in recent years. We're going to be going over which team I think is going to win this game and also a good analysis as well on it. This is going to be on Saturday, September 14th, this upcoming weekend, noon Eastern time. Spread currently says Penn State by 17. The FPI says Penn State 93%. And Vegas is saying more of the same, 34-23 Penn State. So all three of the sources are saying Penn State by a mile. But I think this game, even though, I think with Penn State being at home and stuff, it'll be a much more different, much tougher environment for Pitt to be able to play in. They've been a decent team. They haven't been really any team that would be a huge standout, of course. But with it being an ACC team, kind of in a weak conference right now, having to play a very tough Big Ten team in Penn State on the road, it's going to be an interesting one, and I think it'll be tough for Pittsburgh to pull this one off. But with Penn State being at home, really anything can happen in college football, though, that is for sure. We've seen that many, many times. So, looking at your stat comparison for this game, Pitt has an absolutely horrible offense. There are 130 teams in the FBS, and in all three offensive categories, Pitt is ranked in the bottom 6 or bottom 7 in all three of their offensive categories. 129th in total offense, 128th in rushing, and 124th in passing. And if you're going to beat Penn State, that needs to be much, much better. That is for sure. You can't have those stats and manage to pull off a big win against a team like Penn State. They've got an 8th ranked total defense. Defensively, this is a much better team. 14th in rushing, 7th in passing. So that's basically the main reason why they've even gotten past. That's how they've even gotten a win, is by their defense. For Penn State, that could, of course, this is still very beginning part of the season, so this stat comparison could be a little bit inaccurate quite yet. It'll start to get pretty accurate once we get to week 4 or 5. For now, this is kind of what we're stuck with. But the last week, Pittsburgh played Ohio, and they played them at home, won it 20-10, and currently the record is 1-1. Penn State, on the other hand, played Buffalo at home. They won that one 45-13. Kind of had a slow start in that game. It was a little scary there at first. But Penn State's got a 23rd ranked total offense, 40th in rushing, and 20th in passing, 37th total defense, 35th in rushing, and 56th in passing. So, that'll be a good enough defense to be able to beat this Pitt offense, of course. From what we've seen so far this season, Pittsburgh's offense is much better than those stats. That is for sure. But then again, coming into this game, that's just kind of what we're stuck with right now. Here's a few key points. Can Pitt's great defense be enough? Their offense is going to need to step up if they're going to have any chance in this game, because Pitt's going to need to stick with Penn State as long as possible. But a bumpy start for Pitt, though, this season, of course, being 1-1. Not really as good of a start as last season was, but Penn State is off to an excellent start. 2 pretty big wins over the past couple weeks. How would Pitt win this one? If they can stick with Penn State early and have a better offense, that is for sure. And that their defense also is able to somehow hold off Penn State's offense. How would Penn State win? Get up early, stay on top, and don't let Pittsburgh make any crazy comebacks. But really, with that being said, I've kind of raved on about how good Penn State is in this video. I think that Penn State, honestly, there's a lot of great Big Ten teams, and this is a good team in Penn State. I really do believe that. But is Penn State worth being a championship possibility team? And we'll kind of see that in this game. Pittsburgh is a rivalry game, so this is bound to be possibly a close game, which is kind of what I'm expecting in this one. Except I do actually expect it to be much more low scoring than what people are thinking. I'm going to give it 10-3 halftime. Penn State leads. 17-3 is the final. Penn State holds Pitt off to only 3 points in this game. Meanwhile, Penn State manages to score up 17. So, I think Pittsburgh's going to kind of come through. They're going to keep this game close for the majority of the game, but in the end, it's going to be too much for Pittsburgh. Penn State wins this one 17-3. But if you disagree with this, though, for sure, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. If you think that Pittsburgh can pull an upset here, by all means, drop a comment down below, and I'll like to get back to you guys. That's kind of nice about having a small channel, in fact, is that you're able to get back to most of the comments that are posted in the videos. Thank you guys all for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to. It is all the support that you guys give me is very appreciated. It's been very appreciated with building this channel and building All Sports Central in general. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching once again, and stay tuned for more from All Sports Central.